So, how do you convert bushels to gallons? What the heck is a bushel? Well, I guess they still use bushels for measuring corn, but not much else. It's an old system. So, how does it work? Well, there are 2 gallons in a peck. There are 2 pecks in a kenning. And there are 2 kennings in a bushel. So it's 2 times 2 times 2, which basically means that the number of gallons times 8 is equal to the number of bushels. Now it could be either BU or BSH. Either one's correct. So basically, number of gallons multiplied times 8 is the number of bushels. To go the other way, number of bushels divided by 8 is the number of gallons. Now I know I'm going to get this question. Are these British gallons or American gallons? Turns out it doesn't matter. And the reason why is if you're working with British gallons, you're probably also working with British bushels. There are 8 British bushels in a British gallon. And there are 8 American gallons in an American bushel. Kind of makes you see why most of the world has gone over to metric, doesn't it? So I know what you're thinking. Well, okay, so that's like if I have like 8 milk jugs, that's a bushel. Well, no. And here's the reason why. You see, that milk is a liquid. These are dry gallons. Now, by the way, the British have done away with dry gallons, so it's just 8 British gallons for 1 British bushel. But for American gallons, there are wet gallons and there are dry gallons. There's 8 dry gallons to a bushel, but for wet, there's actually 9.3. You can see why the world has gone metric. So 9.3 liquid US gallons for a US bushel, 8 dry US gallons for a US bushel, and 8 British gallons for a British bushel. And I hope this is helpful because, yeah, I mean, bushels, there's a reason we don't use these much anymore. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comment page. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.